Channel 20 Sports Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
Now, many people have heard and are aware that the United States, along with Mexico and Canada, will be hosting the 2026 World Cup next year. But the U.S. is already hosting another World Cup here in 2025, a first-ever competition featuring the best club teams in the world. By club team, I mean Real Madrid and Chelsea. It's the 2025 Club World Cup, and tomorrow begins the quarterfinals. Now, this Club World Cup was created to have representatives from 6 different confederations compete in an intercontinental competition made up of the world's best. The United States is hosting that first-ever competition with 6 overlapping host cities also hosting in next year's World Cup. Now, how did these teams get selected? Simply, they qualified by winning their given continental competitions, some performing well each year despite not winning, and the U.S., they get an extra host team as well as earning a play-in winner as well. All of these factors are based off of 2020 through 2024. Now, these are the 6 confederations. UEFA, the most notable from Europe, CONMEBOL with South America, CONCACAF with North and Central America, as well as the Caribbean, Asia and Africa. They're also represented, as well as Oceania, with one team in Auckland City in the field of 32 spots. Now, as exciting as having a vast range of teams and the quality of the world's best here in the United States, there have, however, been some issues to come up with this first-time tournament, one of them being the level of competition of some of these matches. Now, each continent and confederation financially are just not the same. Real Madrid from Spain, they have the highest market value, their value being the total sum of their players in the world. Auckland, they're about 290 times less valuable at $4.58 million. And the results, unfortunately, have shown Auckland losing their first match 10-0. But the issues haven't been completely centered on this year's competitions. Some problems throwing up red flags ahead of 2026's World Cup, attendance being the first. Now, while this competition doesn't have the same history as the World Cup, stadiums just haven't been full. Notably in the last round with Inter Milan, UEFA Champions League runners-up in back-to-back seasons. A game was played in Seattle, one of those 6 overlapping host cities for next year as well. They only drew 20,000 fans of a potential 70,000. Weather has also been an issue, with lightning delays including a 2-hour delay for a Chelsea match and heat, with many of these games being played midday, including the final. It's a reasonable concern, and the other factors could factor in again in 2026. But who's still alive? We'll go to the positive. It's down to the final 8 teams, with the prize being up to $125 million of the total $1 billion prize pool, as teams are earning money as they progress through each round. It's 5 of the big boys from Europe, all but Chelsea facing a fellow European giant, while 2 Brazilian squads and Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia fight for the continental prize. Now, the quarterfinals. They kick off tomorrow afternoon. The 4th of July gets a little extra action as Al Hilal, they face Fluminense, and Palmeiras, they take on Chelsea. And over in Europe, the Women's Euros are underway, one of the biggest international competitions with 5 of the best countries in the world in action, Spain being one of them, and they dominated in their opening contest, while Italy, they narrowly escaped Belgium 1-0. But tomorrow, we'll have a score update for the Club World Cup, but it's the 4th of July. We're going to talk a lot about baseball and all about Joey Chestnut's return to Coney Island. But for now, that does it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to watch more videos from News Channel 20.